Hey, Beatlemaniacs and music lovers! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the Fab Four: John, Paul, George, and Ringo. They revolutionized music, sparked a global phenomenon, and left an undeniable mark on history. But beyond the chart-topping hits and screaming fans, there's a treasure trove of lesser-known, truly surprising facts about the Beatles. Whether you're a lifelong fan or just discovering their magic, prepare to have your mind blown. We've scoured the archives to bring you 15 incredible facts that even some die-hard fans might not know. So, grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's get started. Let's kick things off at the very beginning, long before Beatlemania swept the globe. Before they were the Beatles, John Lennon's band went through several names. They started as the Quarrymen, named after their school. Then came Johnny and the Moondogs, the Rainbows, and for a short while, the British Everly Brothers. Ultimately, it was John Lennon who was credited with changing the Beatles to the Beatles, a clever play on beat music. Ringo Starr, known for his steady beat, actually developed a unique technique to stay in sync during their early, incredibly loud live shows. Due to the deafening screams of fans, he often couldn't hear his bandmates. His solution? He'd watch their bums to coordinate the beat with the sway of their hips. Talk about dedication! Their formative years in Hamburg, Germany were intense. Playing grueling hours in seedy clubs, they honed their craft. But it wasn't just their musical chops they picked up. All four Beatles reportedly contracted gonorrhea during their stint in Hamburg. A less glamorous but undeniably real part of their history. Paul McCartney is famously left-handed, but he initially struggled to play a right-handed guitar. It wasn't until he saw a poster of left-handed country singer Slim Whitman holding a left-handed guitar that he realized he could restring his own and play that way. A simple discovery that shaped one of music's greatest bassists. Imagine recording a groundbreaking album in just one day. That's exactly what the Beatles did with most of their debut album, Please Please Me, on February 11, 1963. After 10 hours, a hoarse John Lennon absolutely shredded his voice on the final track, Twist and Shout. The raw energy is palpable. John Lennon was often self-conscious about his voice. He reportedly asked producer George Martin to alter his voice with tomato ketchup or something during recordings. He was a huge Elvis fan and wanted his vocals to sound less like his natural voice and more like his idols. Paul McCartney's melancholic masterpiece, Yesterday, holds a truly remarkable record. It's the most covered song in the history of recorded music, with over 2,200 artists having released their own versions. It's a testament to its timeless melody and universal appeal. Ever wonder about the quirky lyrics of Good Morning, Good Morning from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? John Lennon got the inspiration directly from a TV commercial for Kellogg's Corn Flakes. The jingle, Good morning, the best to you each morning, stuck with him. In the iconic outro of Hey Jude, at the 2:58 mark, you can actually hear John Lennon shout, "Fucking hell," as he hits a bum note on the piano during the backing vocals. It's a small, unedited moment that adds a touch of raw authenticity to a polished classic. Many Beatles songs are deeply rooted in their Liverpool origins. Strawberry Fields Forever refers to a Salvation Army children's home near John Lennon's childhood home, a place he often explored. And Penny Lane is, of course, a real street in Liverpool, so famous that the street signs were constantly stolen by fans, forcing the city to paint the name directly onto buildings. During their early tours, Gerald Harrison once mentioned in an interview that he liked jelly babies, the British equivalent of jelly beans. This innocent comment led to American fans bombarding the band with handfuls of the hard candies during live shows, sometimes even hitting them. Imagine this, the Beatles starring in a psychedelic adaptation of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Yes, this was a real idea. John Lennon was set to play Gollum, Paul McCartney as Frodo, George Harrison as Gandalf, and Ringo Starr as Sam. The project never came to fruition, but what a thought! While his glasses became a signature part of his image, many don't realize John Lennon's eyesight was severely poor. Without his glasses or contact lenses, he was considered legally blind. The glasses weren't just a fashion statement, they were a necessity. Before becoming one of the most famous drummers in the world, a young Ringo Starr had a very different dream job. He wanted to be a hairdresser. Thankfully for music history, his attempts at winding hair coils were reportedly extremely unsuccessful. In a truly wild tale, the Beatles once considered buying a private Greek island to live on and create a commune. They even spent a few weeks there and applied for permission from the Greek government. While the deal never went through, the idea of the Fab Four setting up their own utopian paradise is certainly a fascinating one. And there you have it, 15 interesting and often surprising facts about the Beatles. From their humble beginnings and changing names to their studio innovations and quirky personal lives, their story is rich with incredible details. It just goes to show that even after all these years, there's always something new to discover about the greatest band of all time. Which fact surprised you the most? Did we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more music facts and history, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. Thanks for watching, and as the Beatles themselves would say, all you need is love. See you next time.